minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Sacramento River Cats and the Willie Mays will stand in now to get us going. And a drive out to deep right center field. Gone. So a leadoff home run to get things started here in the 4th. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You bet there's a bit of concern over there in that.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Sacramento River Cats and the Salt Lake Bees. Willie Mays will stand in now. He homered him. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Willie Mays will stride in again. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Go home, nobody.
Now batting, right fielder, Justin Maxwell.
Willie Mays will get another shot.
One down now. One down.
And he continues to swing the bat well as this is into center field for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Eat it! Nobody.
Willie Mays will dig in. He singled it. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season as they push the lead to 4-2.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays is in the glow. He's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. between the Sacramento River Cats and their Central California rivals, the Fresno Grizzlies. Inning. Willie Mays will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Oh, he gives them the lead here on just one pitch. He wasn't waiting around. Just sitting on this one, and he's going to drive in both runners with a 2-run double.
Willie Mays will dig in. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall.
Well, he does it again. His second double of the ball game now. And I'll tell you what, this one wasn't too far away from being a home run. But you'll see it stay in the ballpark as it's off.
Willie Mays will dig in. He's late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, and what a big at-bat here in extra innings. You just want to give your guys a chance, and he just about gave them more than that. This thing's off the wall, and so now it's a golden...
Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays will be our subject. He's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. Score. Willie Mays will get a shot here. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short.
Stand up, stand up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We are tied 4-4. Willie Mays pitch to him. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Turn, look, pick it up.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Sacramento River Cats and their Central California rivals, the Fresno Grizzlies. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers. Willie Mays will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games.
Willie Mays.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and...
Willie Mays will dig in here. And this is lined hard to deep left. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth.
Hey, come on, hit me, hit me.
And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Willie Mays will step in. Here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And you know, even though this is just AAA, you can already tell. I mean, this guy is cut from a different cloth. Just the way he carries himself, the way he approaches each at-bat.
Willie Mays will stand in to try it again, already with one home run in the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the seventh inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays will be our subject. And he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Ought to be a good one here between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. Willie Mays will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's in the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man.
Willie Mays will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2-minute.
A nice pop-up in a big way.
Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. home run right out of the gate. Really got these guys off to a fast start. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, it's the first of four between the Sacramento River Cats and the Tacoma Rainiers. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers. Willie Mays will have his first opportunity now. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double.
And guys, with his speed, I don't think there's any guarantee that he was going to stop at second base. But once the ball hops over the wall, he has to stop at second with the ground rule double.
Willie Mays will stay.
Here we go. Plays at one now.
And here's the first pitch. Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. Around second now, heading for third. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that in.
Willie Mays will get another shot. Pitch. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Boy, a big spot for that. Come through with a two-out RBI triple to pick up the first run of the ball game.
Willie Mays will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding. Hard hit towards center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And the runner will score from second. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside-the-park three-run home run.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.